Welcome to the show. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit that. And make sure you hit that bell twice when you do. All right, let's begin. So, the reason that black dating app companies don't do too well, I'm not going to say go out of business because they're not really going to go out of business because having a dating website is very little overhead, especially if it's not successful. Very little maintenance involved, very little stuff that you have to do. You just kind of make it, leave it up, and if somebody out there is paying $29.99 a month, or if they paid for the first time and just forgot that they had it, you're still going to make some profit, so it's worth keeping up. But the reason why they don't do too well, and this is going to pain me to say it, but the product that they're selling is not really desirable. Okay, let me break it down to you. So, let's just say you have a vegetable stand, right? You have a vegetable stand and that's all they sell. They don't sell any fruit, they don't sell any meat, they don't sell any dairy, they don't sell anything like that. They just sell vegetables. And then from that, you break off and everybody wants to sell their own vegetables. You got the cabbage guy here, you have the lettuce guy here, you have the carrot people there, you know. So if you want to get a salad, you got to go to all these different places. But bear with me with the analogy. Now, somebody breaks off and sell radishes. They just have a radish stand. Now, radish seems to be, I don't know, maybe there's a worse one, but it seems to be the least desired vegetable. So that particular stand is not going to do very well. And there you have it. You see, when eHarmony did the survey and they did the research and determined that black women collectively are the least desired group, then to break off from the collective and have a site dedicated just to that is not going to do very well. And keep in mind that no matter how you slice it, the men are the consumers. The way most dating site works is it's free for women and the men have to pay. Meaning that if the men have to pay and they can go to any site at all, to meet a chick that's ethnicity specific, chances are the ones that have the least desirability are going to make the least amount of money. So fewer men paying, fewer men staying, and fewer men making money. Is fewer men you can make profit off of. So of course the ones like Black People Meet, things like that, they're going to stay in business, so to speak, but they're not going to do as well as, I don't know, Farmers Only or whatever. There's so many specialty sites out there. They're not going to do as well. The reason why I bring this up was I was going to do a show on who was that? Okay, so Miss Average at Best did a follow-up show after the whole Kevin Samuels debacle, and she went to this other pop-up match. That's what it was called. She went to this other woman, black woman, who said, "Pop-up match. I am the CEO and co-founder of a website called Pop Up Match. This is a black dating site, etc., etc., etc. We are making a black dating site for black men to find black women and blah, 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 blah." Right? So, what I was going to do as part of my research to help you all was I was going to actually find out if one, that site still exists and that channel still exists, and two, find out if after a year did Miss Average at Best find her six-figure guy. So in my research, what I found was Not only did I not find that particular site active any longer, I found that the interview that they did with Miss Average at Best was taken down. At least as far as I know. Maybe, but the link that I used before is no longer active. So, severed all connections, severed all ties. Now, I could be mistaken, but I think that that website is gone. It is gone. No more. And why would it be? Why would it still be there? Because from what I remember of the interview, not only were they selling radishes, they were selling radishes at an inflated price. They were telling average at best women that they should go for high value men. That's selling radishes at a high price. You're basically saying, as far as your website goes, as far as your dating site goes, bring me your tired, your average at best, your huddled masses of huddled masses. Bring me those women. And then have them put that they are looking for exceptional men on their profile. Frustrating the hell out of the guys who are supposed to be giving you money. Imagine you are a guy and you are going to that site and you find nothing but mediocre entitled women. Are you going to pay? Let's just say they give a sample, right? Because that's how dating sites work. I haven't did a dating site in a while, but I know how they work. So basically, you go and you see a sample, and you have to pay to talk to them. So you go, you look, and you see somebody who is average, and you're like, okay, I'm average too. I'm an average guy with an average income and average, 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 average. But she says that she's looking for an exceptional guy. You have to be in the top 6%. And you're like, whoa, okay. Not going to go for that one. And then you come across another average chick. They're all looking for the top 6%. And then you come to an exceptional chick and she's looking for the top 0.006%. So you're just like, okay, I don't qualify. So basically, your site qualifies 100% of the female population. 100% of the black female population is qualified to be on your site, but only 6% of the black male population is qualified to be on your site. And chances are they're least likely to need or want it. So your customer base, the ones that are actually giving you money, is only 6%. If that, like, that's not even like 6% of all black men are going to do it. It's 6% of the single ones, and 6% of the single ones that actually want, who are interested in average ass women. Now, not every woman who is on the site is going to be average, but the fact that you are enticing average women there, so they all think that they're equally valuable to men, then these 6% guys, they have to look through all the chicks just to find the one that doesn't have kids, or the one that isn't fat, or the one that is pretty, the one that's in the top 6% of women itself, to find his ideal match. And even so, her standards might be higher than him. She's in the top 6% for woman value. He's in the top 6 percentile for male value. But she demands more than that. The sites are a microcosm of how broken the mentality between the men and women is. So just like the dating sites don't work, and you'll find this no matter what, no matter what the venue to bring black men and black women together, it's going to have the same problem. That's why no matter where you live, no matter where you live, black nightclubs come and go. They come, maybe they stay for like 2 years and then they're gone. They're out of business. They can't keep the lights on. This is a common thing. And it's because what nightclubs sell is the opportunity to get close to women of the opposite sex. In a sense, they're selling semi access to the women. And if the women are of low quality, then you can't sell access to low quality. You just can't. This isn't me thumping on black women or anything like that. This isn't. You know, the stats are out. The obesity rate is out. You know, the general public perception of the personality is out, and the billion-dollar hair industry is out. It's, you know, it's just is how it is until you make it better. Once the pool of pygmies increase, or until the pool of pygmies increase, you gotta deal with this. All the venues that sells access to you will not be profitable. This is GameChanger 00100. Game over. Peace.